Yo, OBS, I don't know what OBS does this for, but yeah, this happens like every day. I played the game out and won. Like, there was nothing wrong with the internet. But, alright, we're back. I don't know what in the world happened. We indeed won, though. The Ditto copied the Lopunny and killed it with close combat. That Archaeodon went for light screen and just broke everything. Yeah, everything should be good now. I'll put a YouTube post out. We're back. All right, next game. Yeah, I literally don't understand. I don't understand why OBS does that, but OBS likes to do that. Mega Chestnut. Doesn't sound too bad. What in the... Okay, what is this team? If I lose to this team, I will actually cry. What in the world is even happening with this team? Like, I feel like I'm gonna get cheesed by something. I just don't know what it's going to be. Maybe Shedtail Heliolisk? Whatever, bro. Maybe I make a fresh thumbnail. Yeah, let's make a fresh thumbnail. They're on a 4-win streak, bro. So whatever this is, it's working, I guess. I thought for a second it could be entrainment stuff, yeah. Then I also remembered that he can't entrainment to anything. Give me no guard, please. Give no guard to my King Gambit. That'd be amazing. I'm gonna do okay. Heliolisk. Yeah. Dry skin. I'll just Moonblast, I guess. Go for Thunderbolt. I don't think Moonblast one-shots. It does a lot of damage. Citrus Berry, please don't put you in Shedtail range. Oh, that's annoying. It indeed goes into Shedtail range. So it still has that move on the table. Alright, so it's Gengar versus the world. Let's see what happens here. I would Focus Blast because it could technically hit Mamoswine on the switch. But I'm just gonna keep it simple. Keep it simple. Let's not overextend with Focus Blast, miss, and then cry. Mammal Swiningtons. All right. So this is Gengar and Corviknight versus everything. An insane play from them would be doubling into Skeledirge. And I say Skeledirge specifically because it's the only Pokemon that could save this for them, I think. Unless the Mamoswine flinches me to death or has some sort of Endeavor gimmick or something. I don't know. Okay. I feel like I should U-turn here. In case of Skeledirge. Please don't tell me you brought Skeledirge. Okay, it's Sylveon. That's not that bad. Corv beats both of these, so in the event that somehow Gengar doesn't kill Sylveon and then also dies to a move, at least Corviknight I can fall back on, and it probably 1v1s their final two. Sludge Bomb. And they forfeit. Don't know what their team was about, but all right. We are steadily climbing back to the points that we lost from the Oko move stream. Might have been Scarf Mamo. No way, I thought your name looked familiar. We battled a few days ago. You absolutely wiped me. Well, at least it wasn't yesterday. I would hope if you were the one person I beat yesterday, that would have been tragic. But yeah, all right, GG then. My opponent's team looks really powerful. Extremely powerful, actually. Glamora lead looks scary. I haven't clicked King Gambit in like 700 games because everybody just seems to have Lopunny suddenly. Which makes me want to lead Primarina again. This is very terrifying. The Primarina Rotom combo, like that pivoting core, is nuts. And I don't know what I would bring to stop it. I feel like Primarina lead still works. Did I say Primarina Rotom lead? Lopunny Rotom, I mean. My brain was just fixated on bringing Primarina, which I still am going to do. I feel like Gengar just kind of has to be a lock to give me something for Rotom. And then I think Corviknight will be too passive for this. Even though it's there for Lopunny, it's there for Mimikyu, it's there for Garchomp. The lesson I've learned is that when Corviknight beats a lot of Pokemon on their team, they just don't bring the Pokemon that Corviknight beats, and then it just becomes dead weight. I might go... Ooh, it's hard. It's a choice between Ditto and Garchomp. Ditto, Garchomp, Ditto, Garchomp, Ditto, Garchomp. My Garchomp has Lumberry. So maybe it'll be better against Rotom. You know? Glamora lead. Okay, the reason I like Primarina lead against Glamora is that it forces them to make a decision. Do they try and break my Focus Sash? Do they try and get up rocks and then settle for rocks plus Toxic Spikes? What do? They have to make a choice. They settle for none. They're going to go into Rotom. They go to Arcaludon. Okay. I'm already feeling better and about not bringing Corviknight. Sparkling Aria does a lot of damage. They are going to Thunderbolt, I'm assuming. One move I know they're not clicking is a Dragon move. So technically I could go Garchomp if I wanted to flex. I feel like flexing. This is a horrible play, by the way. Just Moonblast. If you were in this scenario, just Moonblast. I feel like flexing. I feel like flexing. That's all I had to say. Now, Earthquake looks extremely free, except for the fact that they got a stamina boost. And I kind of forgot about that until I just locked myself into clicking Earthquake. So now my Earthquake is actually not going to kill this Arcaludon, and I'm going to die, which is why Moonblast was the better play. Well, sure wish I had an undo button, but I don't have that button. Oh, it died anyway. Okay. Please tell me that wasn't a crit so I don't look stupid. Strategic critical hit. Obviously, I intended to critical... I commanded my Garchomp to critical hit on that turn. If you don't know about Pokemon Champions, that's actually a feature. You get one time per game to command your Pokemon to critical hit. And it only works per one gameplay session. Yep. Okay, in this scenario, I am going to go for Scale Shot because I would be surprised if you have a move that hits me. Oh, Dazzling Gleam. Well, it's fine. I want the speed boost to be faster than Lopunny because I'm assuming that's the only Pokemon you have. Except, I have Corviknight. Why the heck would I care about Lopunny? Well, we're going to find out now what happens as they probably go for Dazzling Gleam. That is a move that can hit me. Razzle Dazzle. This guy has no sense of self-preservation. What is happening? Wait, can I just... Okay, this is insanely greedy. This would be insanely greedy. But I want to check. If this thing went for Dazzling Gleam... Oh, they forfeit. Okay. Well, I was in the middle of calculating something. I was going to see if this thing for Dazzling Gleam, would I survive the fake out from Lopunny? The answer would have been no, because I dropped my defense. But yeah. Very cool. We're getting back to rank 3, ladies and gentlemen. Getting one critical command would make fights develop very differently. I'm not going to lie. That would actually be a very crazy mechanic. Like, one game, you get the chance to just use your critical hit, and if you waste it, you waste it. Alright, the Demon Venusaur has spawned again. I need to change something about this team. I feel like it's the King Gambit. Something about this team, if I want to keep using this team, it has to change, and I think it's King Gambit. If I could put my guess on any one Pokemon, because it doesn't even super help against Gengar, you know? It really doesn't. I could go back to that Scarf Meowscarada idea. But I don't have Meowscarada, so it's just an idea. My King Gambit still doesn't have Stealth Rock because I haven't changed that yet, so I can't really lead it. I think this is a fine Primarina lead again, I'm not going to lie. Primarina, Chomp, in either Ditto or Gengar. I think this is just the same team I brought last time. I'm over here trying to sound like I'm really thinking about something, and I'm just bringing the same 3 Pokemon that I brought before. We can get back to 1800, that's nice. Delphox? I mean, it's not the worst idea ever. All right, we're in this exact same scenario. And I mean the exact same scenario. The Glimmora now, once again, has to make a decision. Do you go for rocks, or do you try and break my Focus Sash and get damage for your future Pokemon? Or do you have Venusaur and you can ignore all of that? My opponent chooses rocks. Because they rock. Haha, get it? I'm sorry, please unsubscribe. Okay, Sparkling Aria. It's going to bring the Glimmora down to the Focus Sash. And I can decide whether or not I want to Aqua Jet. Or Sparkling Aria, a potential Venusaur swap. I'm going to Aqua Jet. If they go hard Venusaur, I still do get the Sparkling Aria off, so it's whatever. And I doubt they would want to go to Venusaur without the sun up. I'm assuming their next Pokemon is going to be Charizard, where I will promptly lose the game. Yep. All right. Charizard comes out. He's going to Mega Evolve. Y. Click Solar Beam. It's X. All right. Well, I guess that's just what we're running. It's just a cosmetic Venusaur. All right. Never mind. Ignore what I'm talking about. Is it another Thunder Punch Zard? Oh, no. My opponent's just a Psychopath, and they click Dragon Dance. They click Dragon Dance, which is really high up on the list of dumbest moves you could have clicked in that position, because I am Focus Sash. Didn't know you had a voice. Yep, I am more than dramatic Vine Booms. And, oh, sound effects. The Charizard dies. I don't know why they have a Venusaur on this team. I guess it's to make you think that it's Zard X. So they trick you by bringing the inferior Mega Evolution. That's a genius play. I had never thought about that. You thought I was the actual viable Mega, but I'm actually the one that sucks. Haha, you would have never guessed that. Yeah, I would not have. Okay, eats a Citrus, goes for U-turn for that 1% chip. And then I'm going to go Gengar, and they are going to forfeit the game. They will forfeit in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there we go, on to the next game. And we are back to 1800 like that. Now, I need to get to 1900 because that's where we actually were. We were actually at 1900 before we lost everything to the Oko move stream. But, hey. My opponent's team looks like Primarina owns it, so we're going to bring Primarina, of course. Of course we're bringing Primarina. I could maybe possibly go Ditto, but I'm going to go... you know what? I feel tired of, like, pretending I'm not just going to bring the same 3 Pokemon every time. Maybe switch it up and go Gengar and Garchomp. Yeah, we might try something different this time, guys. I might go Primarina, Gengar, and Garchomp. I haven't tried this before. This might be a new combo of 3 Pokemon that I'm going to send out. I might just do it. Let's try something new, guys. You know, I like the variety, basically. I really like the variety of Pokemon champions. I really do. It really rewards using different strategies and, you know, not just sticking to the same Pokemon. So I'm going to bring the same 3 Pokemon that I think I've brought 2 games now. Fairy Tail. Okay. Garchompington. Ooh, unwise. Unwise decision. So what happens here is that these people like to switch straight to the Pokemon that resist Fairy. So an example would be on their team, Scizor. They could also go not Garchomp, Charizard. They really like to switch here, but in case this person doesn't like to switch, just Moonblast anyway. Okay, they're thinking. I was then going to follow it up by saying, when they switch, it doesn't ever end well. Sparkling Aria just obliterates it next. But maybe they just stay in. It could be Sash Garchomp, you know? Yeah, Mega Meganium is saucy. Mega Meganium is very good. They go straight for the Earthquake. You have to be Sash Chomp. There's no way you threw away a Scarf Garchomp. Okay, Sash Chomp it is. Oh no, it's just Citrus Berry Garchomp, except it lived at 1%. What? Okay, so it's max HP Garchomp. Wait, what? Well, that confused me. Yeah, it's max HP Garchomp. Color me surprised, I guess. I guess I Aqua Jet for Chip. It's not gonna kill. In fact, they might be able to get up Stealth Rock now that I just did that. Should just click Moonblast there. Or gone to Garchomp, that's what I was also thinking about. Yeah. As soon as I identified it was max HP Garchomp, I should have been like, oh. I can do other things. Well, I will go to my own. And if they have Primarina, the game ends. Because I am going for Scale Shot. Going for Scale Shot instead of Swords Dance. Because even though they're max HP, this probably means they have Dragon Tail. Their set's probably like Earthquake, Dragon Tail, Rock Tomb, Stealth Rock. Look at them having a little emote off. If they have Primarina, the game ends. Yes, I have Gengar, but I'm assuming their team from this point on would be Garchomp, Primarina, and Greninja. Like Mega Greninja. I could be dead wrong, but that's going to be my guess. And I would lose promptly. Having Scale Shot changes nothing about the fact that I lose, by the way. Because I don't think that I'd kill Greninja. In one move, at least. Yeah. Scale Shot would need to hit 5 times. There is nothing else on my team that even has a chance of killing. I don't have an Earthquake crit, maybe. I don't know what's more likely. Scale Shot hitting 5 times or Earthquake getting a crit. I have to go for the 5 times odds. Let's do that. Wait, he did Mega. No shot. No! Garchomp. Garchomp, you let me down, bro. You let me down, Garchomp. In case you're wondering, no, Mega Greninja did not die. Or regular Greninja did not die to Earthquake either. Dang. That's so... Oh, come on. And no, this is obviously Mega Greninja. I'm not crazy. It's Mega. I'm assuming they went for Ice Beam in regular form first because they were confident they weren't going to die. And now they're going to Mega and get the Protean to turn into a Dark type. That's going to be my personal guess. It's going to be Mega Greninja. And they wanted to double activate Protean. Or not. Okay, maybe it was Focus Sash Greninja. I forgot. Focus Sash Greninja's used like 30% of the time. We still have a chance. If they have like the worst possible Pokemon they could have picked, I have a chance. But if they have Scizor, if they have King Gambit, I lose. They're thinking. Oh. I still lose. I still lose. Man, Hypnosis Gengar would be so clutch right now. Like, at least I'd have a chance. At least I'd have that 60% chance to just win in losing positions. Oh, well. We are dead. We are dead. To the person that said in the previous stream that Charizard does not one-shot Gengar and that I was crazy, I would like you to witness Charizard one-shotting Gengar. It's not even close. Oh, it crit me. Okay, well that killed like 2 Gengars, I think. Okay. Also, Satoshi, you're absolutely right. I need to put Stealth Rock back on the King Gambit. I lost and increased my rank. All right, that's awesome. So we lost the game and went to rank 3 because of it. Interesting. I definitely need to add Stealth Rock back into the King Gambit, bro. Is there something here that I could run? Like maybe Sui and Samurott? Scarf Hydreigon? Then I would have to replace Ditto. Just give him Stealth Rock, bro. Yeah, Weather Ball kills even without Stealth Rock, even without the crit. It does like 110 or something like that. Out of 100%, so it super kills. And it always hits. All right. I think we're in a decent position here. Thinking about Garg, but I'm not going to pick it. I'm trying to think about like what this team is really weak to. And each time it kind of comes back to the same few Pokemon, right? The Venusaurs, kinda. You know, it can just win if I get the prediction wrong. The Mega Meganiums, I've never lost to it, I don't think, but it's always scary. At least I have Ditto to copy Weather Ball. The opposing Primarinas are always terrifying to fight. The Basculegions are very annoying. I just can't think of a Pokemon that beats all of those at the same time. I literally can't. There is nothing that beats all of those threats at the same time. Maybe there's two Pokemon, like a combination of two. What would be a combination of two? Because it's like I have a weakness to a lot of the ghost types, like Basculegion, kind of Gengar. Mimikyu is kind of annoying, but I have Corviknight. But then if I bring a dark type to resist it, it's like then it opens up the can of worms to all the fairy types. It's why I want to set up this other team, but I just don't have the Pokemon to do it. Either way, we are in rank 3. Somehow. Either way, having a good win rate? Yeah. This has definitely been a better stream in terms of win rate for this team. Surprises me considering I've had Guillotine King Gambit the whole time that I haven't sent out outside of the beginning of the game. My opponent has a bad team, and then there's Basculegion, so the team is good. Okay. Well, I say this is a bad team because Hippo, Dragonite, it's kind of clashing synergies in terms of, you know, Sand is going to break your multi-scale, so you often don't want to bring those two together. I don't, like, Lucario is good. I just don't know if it's the best that you could pick. But then there's Basculegion, so everything is right in the world, so it's okay. Primarina lead looks fine. It leads off well against everything here. I mean, the Rotom could Volt Switch, technically. I don't know why that's technical, it just could. I like the idea of Primarina Chomp Ditto. I don't want to bring Gengar here. I like Ditto. Ditto will help against potential Lucario, their own Garchomp, potentially, and Basculegion as well. I like this trio, I think. They're on a 3-win streak. Okay. Well, I'm going to end that win streak, buddy. Especially since you just led with Garchompingtons. Let's just Moonblast straight up. I got Sparkling Aria on like Rotom, Sparkling Aria on Hippowdon. They just put Sword Dance. Okay. Tell me you're Focus Sash Garchomp without telling me you're Focus Sash Garchomp. Except, like, did you start playing the game today? Everyone has Aqua Jet Primarina, bruh. I don't know what that play was. He should have just taken his damage. What Mons will help Delphox against the common Dark Ghost priority Mons like Mimikyu, Meow, King Gambit, and Aegislash? Well, for 3 of those, honestly, Corviknight beats Mimikyu, beats Meowscarada, and beats King Gambit. and can U-turn pivot to bring Delphox in safely. It just doesn't help against Shadow Sneak Edge Slash. So you probably bring that as one thing. For like three of those 4. This Lucario is probably gonna Meteor Mash or whatever steel move it has and kill me. This guy is literally just a psychopath. I considered clicking Encore because this guy just clicks Swords Dance, apparently. Now just turn Iron Head. Iron Head Corv. Okay, Bullet Punch probably kills me. I'm assuming that's what they'll go for, considering I just revealed Aqua Jet. This is a very interesting player. This is a very, very interesting player. Me click setup move. Me click setup move. Me win. Just cave. Just pure caveman. But none of it's going to matter in the end because guess what? They have a freaking Basculegion. So why does it even matter? I'm in a weird spot. I could Earthquake, but that could be no, it won't be problematic. Unless I just die. Okay. Oh, this is annoying. Because guess what? Even though they played like absolute garbage, guess what? They're going to send out Basculegion, and all of a sudden the game goes from purely in my favor to completely even. Because this is one of the most unfair Pokemon ever, and there's not much I can do. Let's see. Would Earthquake even come close to killing this? I truly, truly doubt it. It actually has a chance, which is crazy. It has a chance. I'm not going to take the chance. I'm going to sack Garchomp, and we're just going to turn this into a speed tie 50-50. I am like 0 for whatever. I haven't won a single one of these 50-50s, by the way. But maybe I'll win this one. Yep, go ahead. Your Scarf. Yep, we get it. We get it. We get it. We get it. Maybe there's a first time for everything. Can I win the 50-50 there? I actually think I had a guaranteed win by Earthquaking, then going to Garchomp. And the game's going to punish me for that. Yeah. That is tragic. He had the weakest Basculegion ever. So it didn't one-tap my Garchomp. I don't know what his EV spread was, but it was weak enough to not kill Garchomp. At max stacks. That's crazy. I thought it was going to be a strong enough set. Stuff that's actually suffering from success. Garchomp living made that play not make any sense, because if I knew Garchomp was going to live that, I would have just stayed in and then let the Ditto die. Then go Garchomp, survive, and kill him. This person has a female Basculegion. Okay. So it's just slightly weaker than the other one. I think Primarina lead still works. I don't hate the idea of King Gambit here. At all, actually. Probably just Garchomp. Bring King Gambit, bro. Maybe King Gambit lead was more appropriate, but I don't know. I like King Gambit. Has Sucker Punch options for Basculegion. Has Sucker Punch for Delphox. Iron Head for Flowette. I haven't used it in a while, too, so why not? Gengar Tamer. And I'm not sending the Gengar out, bro. Flowette. Oh. Uh-oh. Well, that's scary. Do I have to encore you, bro? Do I have to instant encore and hope you go for Calm Mind? This thing is a demon. This is one of the best Pokemon in the game. I think I do. Moonblast won't do too much damage. Even with their own Fairy Aura. I mean, it does 50 with Fairy Aura. That is a lot. But if they Calm Mind, it's not going to do anything. Every time I second guess my move, the original thought was better. Please don't tell me you click Calm Mind. Please? Please? Oh my god, bro. Every time. My gut call. Oh, well, I just crit him, so. Alright. I got rewarded for my bad play. That's nice. The problem is, if they go for Draining Kiss, they're just going to heal all this back. Aqua Jet does not do 18%. There's no Flowette in the world that would take that damage. And they go for Synthesis. Oh, brother. Here we go. Let's just crit him twice. Why not? That's annoying. Okay, I guess I'm forced to Encore now. Because they're not out of range of Moonblast. Especially not Moonblast plus Aqua Jet. This is usually where the opponent clicks Moonblast, though. And ruins my day. I just encored on the turn that I said I was going to encore. Or if I encored on the second turn, everything would be fine. But now my Primarina is at 6-7 health. Did like no damage with Aqua Jet and is about to get Draining Kiss. It's up to King Gambit now. I need to stop ignoring my gut call. It's just raw. When you have a gut feeling move and it doesn't work, yo, the chat cooks you. You don't understand, bro. Chat be like, over prediction. He outplayed you. He knew you were gonna do. It's a lose-lose. If you get the over prediction right, the opponent is a bot. Actually, that's actually what happens. That's the most common thing. If I get a play right, the opponent is a bot. If I get the play wrong, they own me. It is a lose-lose. You can't beat the chat. Sucker is like the only play I can click here, but it's so obvious. I low-key want to click Stealth Rock. They're thinking about it. They know. I low-key want to Stealth Rock, but I'm not going to. Stealth Rock would have been so good. They go to their own King Gambit. I mean, I kind of have to go to Garchomp. Kind of have to go to Garchomp. It's low kick. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, I should live a Sucker Punch. I should. So let's go for the Earthquake. I didn't even check what the rest of their Pokemon were. I don't know if they have a switch to this or not. Maybe it's Hippowdon. No, they sack Flowette. Okay. So they sack Flowette to go into who? Whatever it is, their King Gambit's always going to beat my King Gambit, so that's not good. Don't have Hippowdon, bro. You don't have Hippowdon. Hippowdon is illegal. Hippowdon's banned, actually. You don't have it. Oh. Oh, right. Oh, whoops. I forgot. Silly me. You have Basculegion. Well, King Gambit, it was nice knowing you. I don't even know how it's even possible to win in this position. I don't think it is. Not with low kick King Gambit. Sack the King Gambit. And maybe, just maybe, somehow, some way, Garchomp has something. I don't think it does, though. There's no winning this. Probably Ice Beam, right? Surf, Shadow Ball, Ice Beam, Flip Turn. I mean, I kind of have to Swords Dance just in case. Low kick King Gambit is so unfortunate to fight. Yep. Nothing I could do in that situation, bro. It actually was so much better if I encored immediately. I'm listening to my gut feeling for the rest of this, bro. No more second guessing. Just do the play that you think is the right play. Who's up next? What do you have? Very normal looking team. Not gonna lie. The Clefable is putting me off a little bit, but that's very normal. I don't know if Primarina is the play here because they could lead Rotom, but at the same time, I don't know what Rotom does after it clicks Volt Switch. Unless it's Thunderbolt. I have King Gambit, possibly, as a lead. I don't think I like that, though. I feel like I want to go Primarina, Gengar. I don't think I like Garchomp here, I'm not going to lie. Corv doesn't seem too bad. Handles Lopunny. Could possibly handle Clefable. Handles Garchomp. Has Body Press for a Calydon. I'm naming all the good things, but I'm just like... Nah, let's mix it up and go with the same three that I've picked for the past, like, 5 games. Should have prayed for a crit. Let's go for Moonblastingtons. I forgot what they had. Okay. I've been running into a lot of Focus Sash Garchomp lately. What's up, Sword King? Oh, it's not Focus Sash. It dies. Okay. I think that was the max HP one. I believe that was the max HP Garchomp, considering that Earthquake was... I think it did around the same health as the other one. That other guy literally just got completely lucky that the Garchomp lived at 1 HP. Clefable! Yippee! Sparkling Aria is going to blow you to smithereens, even if you're Mega Clefable. It's not going to kill, obviously. It's a freaking Clefable, but... Mega Clef is so happy. Sparkling Aria with Torrents? Yeah, straight 60%. Cosmic Power. I feel like... you just die, though. If this did 60, The math is mathing, and it's saying this is going to do 40 after you increase your thing by 50%. Yeah. If I did 60%, I would do 40% after you increase your special attack by 50%. Because 40 times 1.5 is 60. Arcaludon. Don't know why I rolled the R there, but let's go for Moonblast. I would Aqua Jet for Chip, but it's impossible for this to win. I will give away the stream key for this channel if this Arcaludon can beat my last 3 Pokemon in a row. I will give this channel to somebody if this Arcaludon can pull this off. No troll. Let's go Garchomp first so that I can Earthquake it and put it into range of Shadow Ball, and then that is going to be the end of the game. Earthquake should not kill because of the stamina boost, so that's completely fine. Not expecting it to kill. Use a tour site. Yeah, the Pokemon Showdown damage count. So you can check like how much moves do and stuff like that. You can't tell what your opponent has in terms of EVs, but you can make assumptions. I'm assuming this guy has Dragon Pulse or Draco Meteor. Dragon Tail. That animation kills me every time. Bro is not swinging his tail at all. And he dies. And he dies to Rough Skin. Poor Arcaludon, man. Come on. Ooh, I'm kind of realizing as I'm looking at this team that I'm planning to run, it kind of gets owned by Mega Delphox, I'm not going to lie. It actually really does. Like, I'm looking at the team again that I'm trying to make. Mega Slowbro, Umbreon, Hippowdon, Corviknight, Mega Gengar, and Toxapex. Slowbro is definitely the weak link there. He just doesn't help. Anyways, my opponent has another Basculegion because that is the most skillful Pokemon here. Besides Primarina, who's also very skillful. And I love to bring Primarina. I like King Gambit lead. I like King Gambit. Maybe Gengar Ditto? Let's try that. Why not? Lots of Japanese players? Yeah, they are active. They are active in this game. Oh, Paladon. Okay. Reasonable. Hopefully this isn't Aura Sphere. I would be very sad. Let's just exchange rocks. Let's have the shake hands. Shake hands and exchange stealth. Okay. Screw you too then. The heck? At least I get my rocks up. Primarina in. I will just Iron Head because I don't have a switch into this. They're going to Sparkling Aria or Moonblast. Okay. Please tell me that's Citrus range. It's not. No. And I crit him into Torrent. Thank you. Okay, he's going to heal out of Torrent range. As long as their next move doesn't kill me, I'm fine. I could cleave for the Arcaludon. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't get a high roll and kill me. Thank you. I hear the low health sound. What would help beat again? Help beat Mega Delphox, bro. You lived. I got caught off guard because of the thing doing a critical hit the first time. They're probably gonna Aqua Jet, so let me not Sucker Punch and look goofy. If they kill the King Gambit, they kill the King Gambit. It is what it is. Yep. Aqua Jet, so we go for Cleave. Not gonna Sucker Punch and look stupid. If I were abiding by my second guessing myself, I would have went for Sucker Punch because the chat would have said that I was stupid if I didn't go for Sucker Punch there because it was so obvious that they were actually gonna Moonblast again. So this time I just listened to my gut. Kangaskhan, the worn out. Jesus. It's a freaking hard working Mama Kangaskhan. The worn out. The freaking baby in the pouch is working this thing to the bone. Either way, unless you're a substitute, I just don't think this is going to be a problem. They didn't even try going for Fake Out. Earthquake comes down. But I feel like I just win, no? Sucker Punch did a healthy amount of damage. I gotta be cautious here, though. I gotta be a little cautious. It did 42. That pretty much automatically means you don't have HP investment, which means Gengar's Sludge Bomb should kill you. The only issue is that they could go to Archaludon, in which case Focus Blast is more optimal because it hits them. I just don't want to miss, bro. Go to Archaludon if you want to. Sucker Punch should not kill me at full health. It has a chance to. If they are max attack adamant, it has a 68% chance to kill me. Okay, they don't even go for it, so they're just gonna die. And that should be the end of the game. I love the damage calc, man. I love the damage calc. I am not going for Focus Blast again. I'm still refusing to go for Focus. Because 2 Shadow Balls will kill. Nah, I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Focus Blast. Oh my god, I'm terrified. Yes! I'm never scared. It's not Focus Miss. It's Focus Blast. Get it right. Get it correct. Let's go. Come on, man. Really? $17.99. Are we serious? Wait, can I roll for a Pokemon now? Hold on. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yo, if Tyranitar had Pursuit, I would actually... Wait, I'm not even rolling for Pokemon. Hold on. This is just all this is. I am just going gambling for Pokemon. Alright, again, I want Hippowdon, Toxapex, like something like that. I'm actually kind of second guessing if I want Slowbro. Watch as they give me Slowbro now. Oh no, they gave me Slowbro. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah. Funny game. Very funny game. Yeah, they gave me Slowbro. Galarian form. Very cool. Wow, game. Yep. You pranked me. You're in the game? I didn't even know that. Also, you are tiny. I mean, I don't even know what to say. What are the odds that the one thing I want is Slowbro? So like, oh yeah, here. Have Slowbro. It is stupid Galarian form that nobody wants, bro. You can't Mega Evolve this thing. Can you? Wait, can you? Actually, I haven't even thought about that. Chat, if you put a Mega Stone on Galarian Slowbro, does that Mega Evolve it? Wait, this is an important experiment. This is a very important experiment, chat. Like, I need to know this piece of information. Hold on. I need to figure this out right now. I need to figure this out. Does this work? I mean, what would I run? Body Press, Iron Defense. You don't have Scald. Oh, no, you don't have Scald. That's ugly. Slack off. I guess Surf. I really want to find this out now. Hold on. Champions OU, sure. Let's just put a... Hold on. I need to add a random Pokemon over here. Champions OU. Let's add an Arbok. I'm actually very curious about this. Hello? Did it not work? Oh. I need EVs. There we go. Test it. Oh my god. I need to bring 6 Pokemon. Okay, let me just copy and paste my other team then. This is so annoying. I want to test this. Oh my god, bro. You need to bring 6 Pokemon. Okay. This is so annoying. Why is that even a feature? It has never existed. Yo, I'm gonna lose my mind. What are you talking about? Hello? Oh my god. Okay, I just want to test this. It probably doesn't even work. It does not work. Okay, well, could have looked at the chat a lot sooner, but experimenting yourself is very fun. So the answer to that is no. You cannot use the Mega Stone on the Galarian Slowbro and Mega Evolve it. That would have been really cool, because that wasn't even a thing that could have been theoretically possible, because there was never a moment in time where both existed. Bro has the freaking Nintendo 64 fire effects. What is going on with that? All these Pokemon suck. I guess I'll trial recruit Talonflame. I just can't roll anything. The whole point of this stream was to maybe be able to build that team. But I can't even do it. All right, well, let's at least get to rank 3, and that will be considered a good stream. Because we will get close. The Mega Stone describes that it doesn't work. That's crazy. Dang. So they knew people like me were stupid enough to consider it. A Sneasler. Okay. A rare Sneasler. I'm probably going to go King Gambit. Ooh. All right. This kind of complicates it. Hold on. Rank 3. Yeah. We want to go there. Not like literally number 3, but like Master Ball tier rank 3. What's up, Matt? It has no effect on Galarian Slowbro. I'm gonna cry. Why is that in the effect name? Why did they do that? That would have been so cool. This is a very, very awkward situation, but Garchomp kind of goes crazy, okay? Garchomp goes so crazy, I'm gonna lead Garchomp, and I'm gonna win the game immediately. Watch this. You're about to witness greatness. You're about to witness greatness. I'm going to lead Garchomp. They're going to lead something weird. I'm going to click Swords Dance, and I'm going to win the game. Odds that this actually happens, really low. But it's good to believe. They have a lot of ways to not instantly lose to Garchomp. They could Destiny Bond with the Gengar. They could bring Charizard, be Charizard X, but then they don't go for Mega Evolution. And then Mega Evolve the next turn. But guess what? I'm throwing all the chips on the table. You are Charizard Y. When I click the Swords Dance button, it is going to read Charizardite Y. If it reads Charizardite X, the stream will magically disappear like this is the Void Century in One Piece, okay? Exactly. Exactly. Charizard Y. Now, the fact that they stayed in to me is crazy, but okay. I guess they're going for their little air slash, or maybe this is the rare Dragon Pulse Charizard. What? He actually burned me with Scorching Sand. Yo, if I didn't have a Lumberry, oh my god. If I did not have a Lumberry, best believe this stream was getting ended. Oh my lord. No, why did I go for Scale Shot and not Poison Jab? I like held down too much. Poison Jab would have one-shot Charizard, and it covered a Fairy Switch. I meant to go for Poison Jab. Now the Clefable's gonna be fine. It was actually completely fine because it's max HP, max defense, unaware. Yeah, this wouldn't have been a problem if I went for Poison Jab immediately. That's what I meant to do, but it's okay. Maybe I can poison him, or I can crit him. That's always an option. Nope. Poison? So you can Scorching Sands burn me first try. I need poison. Come on, bro. Poison it. It's unaware. Thank you. There we go. All right, please tell me you went for Cosmic Power again. That'd be really nice. You're going to Moonblast. I don't know what Moonblast kills me. It does. I took too much damage earlier. The Sunlight is gone, which means the Clefable's not going to get healed up as much. I will go into King Gambit. I will get up my Stealth Rock. Surely they don't go straight to Zard. Going straight to Zard is actually just like insane behavior. Because who in the world predicts Stealth Rock King Gambit? No one. What move you got? Focus Blast? That's not a thing, right? Wow. Mystical Fire was actually quite pathetic. Very weak move. However, I don't know if... No, Iron Head definitely kills. Iron Head definitely kills. If Poison Jab was doing as much as it did, bro, hold this Iron Head. Let's go. Imagine I was Defiant. That would have been sick. He actually would have lost on the spot. I'm assuming his best response to this is not Charizard. If he goes Charizard, they could try to Roost, which would be interesting. Because obviously I have Sucker Punch. Oh. It's literally the worst case scenario. Awesome. Oh, nice. Yeah, I lost. It could not have gotten any worse than having Sneeze left. That is unfortunate. Imagine I just went for Poison Jab. I pressed down too many times and it went for a Scale Shot. When I brought Chomp because I thought I could Poison Jab the Fairy type. That's why I thought it was instant win. I can't go Primarina, I don't think. I mean, I kind of have to, right? I don't have another play. I can't let myself get hit by Close Combat and die. Oh, it's Fake Out. There's nothing I can do in that situation. Don't know. Maybe they just don't have a poison move. Maybe they're weird. Maybe they're weird. Nope. Definitely not. Have you tried using Mega Blastoise? Absolutely, yes. It is very good. Okay, well, they aren't weird in the fact that they don't have a fighting move or a poison move. Maybe they don't have a fighting move. maybe, just maybe, this is the one Sneasler ever that has decided to forego close combat. And they're thinking, just put close combat, and the answer is no. Okay. Unfortunately, I have not acquired the evil team. I will not get your expectations up, and the stream is dying. Okay. Well, OBS is doing this thing again, where the stream is just lagging into oblivion for absolutely no reason. Okay, it's recovered. And it's back. I don't know why I did that for like 1 second, but all right. Don't know what that was. It just dropped frames for random reasons. Yeah, the evil team has not been acquired. I thought we could have gotten it this stream, but not happening. Ooh. Okay, this is an actual good King Gambit matchup. This is legitimately good for King Gambit. Lamora lead, love to see that. I can Sucker Punch to Starmie, you know, annoy the rest of the Pokemon. Let's do this. Let's do this. Giving us great evil teams and entertainment for years. I believe in you. I appreciate that, man. We will get to the 1800 at least. And then I can bring my real team. Whenever I can freaking get the Pokemon. That's my least favorite part of Champions, man. My least favorite part of Champions is the gacha aspect, because there's no, like, it's not even like a banner or anything. It's just pull the Pokemon and take the names out of a hat. You can't even, I said it before, this game should have the ability to lock on to a specific Pokemon, and it should have a pity system. Like, if it's going to take from the gacha games, at least do that. At least take that part. That way you can get whatever Pokemon you actually want to go for. It can still be RNG like it already is. In this scenario, it's just pure RNG when you're pulling for the Pokemon. I guess the way you guarantee get them is by having Pokemon home. Let's go for Rockingtons. They should probably Earth Power or Mud Shot, whatever they have. Mud Shot. Okay, that looked disgusting, by the way. That actually looked vile. Bro just doo-dooed on my King Gambit. What? This game is gacha. Yes, it's literally just roll for the Pokemon, and I've been trying the entire stream to get either a Slowbro, a Toxapex, or Hippowdon, and I've rolled none of them. Do I cleave? I mean, it's gonna proc my Citrus Berry. I'll catch a switch just in case. Stick to the gut, stick to the gut, stick to the gut, stick to the gut. I have Citrus Berry. If they Mud Shot me, it's fine. Okay. Toxic Debris. Bro keeps doo-dooing on me with Mud Shot. Scizor. Ooh. That's actually pretty scary. Okay. I mean, I'm just going to cleave again. They Swords Dance. I think Primarina's fine. Okay. They could legitimately believe I don't have Bullet Punch or Sucker Punch. But I fear that they might believe I do. They don't know. Well, I lost. They clicked Bruce. No, they Swords Dance again. And the game has ended. Okay, well, that was the worst play they could have made in that scenario. All right. Very cool. I should have just went straight for cleave because I have Primarina in the back anyway, but it's okay. They went for bullet punch to block the sucker punch, which is what I was trying to call the first time. Well, no, not the first time. I called that they would expect that, but I was dead wrong. I'm not going to do anything weird. I don't want this thing to roost back to multi-scale, so I'm not going to go for Sucker Punch. I will just rely on Primarina, I think. Now he doesn't even care about Sucker Punch. The champion's guru. Don't take notes from me, man. I'm not even in tier 3. I guess Primarina is fine. Maybe Gengar first, just so I still have a Destiny Bond route, you know? The Gala starters aren't in this game, but I think we add in the Dynamax update. Yeah. I am not looking forward to that, let me tell you. I hate Dynamax. I actually despise Dynamax, bro. I've gotten used to it thanks to Generation 8, anything goes, but yeah. I got Sludge Bomb Poison. They have to, like, Draco Meteor to kill me, I think. Air Slash is not getting the job done, little guppy. Dragonite don't got the sauce like that. It's not even Dragonite's fault. It's literally Air Slash's fault, being one of the worst moves ever. I don't know why people still use that move, bro. You're not Togekiss. Togekiss is the only Pokemon ever that I will ever accept someone using Air Slash on. Except Togekiss not in the game. I legit don't know any other Pokemon. Rotom Fan. If you're going to bring Rotom Fan, yeah, you can use Air Slash on Rotom Fan. And then after that, I don't even know what else I would... Oh, Shaman Sky. There you go. Shaman Sky is another. Outside of those, I literally don't know why you'd ever use it. It's such a bad move. It is so weak. It just does nothing. Like, I see a lot of people might want to bring it on Charizard. Why? No. Whatever you're hitting with Air Slash might take like 4% less from the resisted fire move, you know? Because I know people like use it. I hit Garchomp, bro. I can... Back then, it was like, I can hit Latios. Bro, it barely does anything more. You're slower than them, so it's not even like you're going to flinch. It's just weak. And if you wanted to hit those Pokemon, use Dragon Pulse, which I still don't recommend, but use that if you're going to hit the Dragon types. I hate Air Slash. All it does is it has a chance to flinch, and that's about it. All right. Hate aside, let's go the big 3. Ooh, the problem with the big 3, though, is that freaking Blastoise. I almost overlooked it. I might have to go Ditto. I might have to go with Ditto. I think I'm going to go Ditto, bro. That Blastoise... Oh, but I have Primarina. Why did I do that? I could have just went with the big 3. I could have just picked the big 3. Why did I do that? It's okay. Glamora lead. Same thing as always. They make the decision. Do they attack the Primarina or do they prioritize rocks? If you prioritize rocks, you will get rocks up, but Primarina will have the Sash attack. If you attack, you'll get Toxic Debris when I have to Aqua Jet. And that's about it. So they're going to go for the rocks plus Toxic Debris with full health on a Primarina route. When will they add Z moves? I feel like they're next. But maybe Cinderace is too profitable for them to not bring Cinderace plus Dynamax in. And Gigantamax and all that stuff. They could switch. Some people do switch in this scenario, but I like the Aqua Jet. Shimmy multiple times. The last stream got fried. I don't know. OBS just like... it just deleted the stream. I don't even know what happened. Everything just died. But we're back. Are we going to have another person who loses their whole team? This happened in the previous stream. Some guy just lost their whole team to Primarina. If this guy goes for Calm Mind, I'm going to Encore. Special attack drop. I haven't seen that in so long. Yawn. Oh. I forgot you do that sometimes. Okay. It's a little corny, but I can't judge. Wow, my team is not well equipped for this because I, for some reason, forgot that I have Primarina for Blastoise, so I didn't have to bring Ditto. Yes, we're both thinking, because I don't know what to do. Besides Encore them into Yawn, I don't know what to do. I guess they could go for Protect. I need to Encore them into Yawn, I guess. There is nothing else to click. If I had Gengar, I probably would have considered switching. Primarina is going to get put to sleep. I do have Focus Sash, though. So it's not even the worst thing in the world. I'll just stay in. They're going to switch to who? Who do they switch to? If it's Blastoise, Ditto's gonna eat good. Wait, yeah, this play doesn't even do anything for them. Blastoise won't even beat Primarina, even if it Shell Smashes. Actually, it could. Hold on. Let me not... It could. It could air a Dark Pulse flinch me. If they decide to go for Dark Pulse after. So I wake up. Nice! And they're probably going to forfeit. My God. Forfeit? No forfeit. Okay. Let me look at how much my Aqua Jet would do to a minus defense. It's not going to do anything, bro. Let me just be real. Yeah, it does 6 to 7%. I did not do that on purpose. That is literally what the damage calc says. I promise you, I did not say that on purpose. Okay, look. It says 6 to 7. Okay, it is what it is. So, they could Dark Pulse flinch me. Logically, maybe double Aqua Jet makes more sense to avoid the flinch altogether. But you know what? If you Dark Pulse flinch me, then I'll just go into Ditto. They go back to Sylveon. And I got another special attack drop. Well, at least you can forfeit and make it look like you forfeited because of special attack drops. Because I got lucky with special attack drops. Please just forfeit, bro. Just forfeit. Give up. You just clicked Protect when I revealed Encore. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Why would you do that? Why would you Protect? I've already Encored you. What reason? Why would you Protect? All that does is lose. Like, on the spot. I think they realize this and they are timer stalling. Either that or my router like exploded or something. I don't know. Either way, I think it's safe to say this guy lost. All right, I'll Encore them into the Protect, and now they are guaranteed to lose to Moonblast because I will Encore them back into Protect later on. This is just going to stall leftovers. I could switch and find other things, but I'm just going to beat this guy with Lead Primarina. People need to respect this Pokemon. You cannot bring teams... You can bring a team that loses to Primarina. My team loses to Primarina, but you can't bring like 3 Pokemon that lose to it. You can't. You're just not allowed. It's rejected by Pokemon Champions. They will reject your team if they notice that the 3 things you choose, lose the Primarina. Because it's on almost every team. Yeah, tell them, Primarina. Okay, they're going to go back to Sylveon after taking 700 years to make their play. They're going to yawn. I will encore them into yawn. And we will do this all over again. They're going to protect first. Well, they should not protect because I will encore them into protect. This guy wants to leftover stall this one. This guy's just stalling the timer. I don't understand. Wish I had different body types for people's avatars. Actually true, yeah. The fact that everyone has the exact same build is kind of crazy. Hold on. Wish. Does this guy not understand? I mean, I just Moonblast. And if you go for Protect, I will encore you into Protect. What is this guy doing? I don't understand. It's like, it's not even effective stall. It's just wasting time, I guess. But I win. They forfeit. Oh, they just wanted to get that off to... Okay. Send a message. I guess. I don't understand. Hex Maniac? No, take the Hex out. Maniac. Maniac is the only word. I've never seen someone click so many status moves in front of Encore before. I don't know what the thought process there was, bro. And that's why Primarina's goated. Because sometimes people just bring 3 things that lose to it. It's really hard to beat, though. I can't blame people. Like, look at this. This is another Primarina slaughter waiting to happen, except it's a little harder. It's not a full slaughter. Meowscarada can Flower Trick. I think it survives Moonblast into Aqua Jet. Greninja can Sludge Wave. Like, it's not a full-on slaughter. I'm not going to over-exaggerate it, but... I think this is a Primarina, Corviknight, and maybe Gengar angle. Corviknight because I can body press the Orthworm. I can hit the King Gambit. I can body press Greninja. I should kind of, sort of be able to beat Meowscarada. U-turn pivot around Meowscarada. It's just a matter of who I picked last. Ditto is risky. Even though they have a lot of things that could be offensive, Shedtail will give the Pokemon they switch into a substitute, which Ditto can't copy. So... kind of a hard decision. Gengar looks fine. But they probably have Scarf Meowscarada and Mega Greninja, which are 2 things that's going to outspeed it and kill it. But Gengar does good against, like, almost everything else. Besides Sash Armarouge. King Gambit. I don't have a problem with King Gambit, but it doesn't beat enough, like, concretely. Garchomp is just gonna... No! Oh my god. I took too long to pick, and it just picked whatever I was hovering over. I was in the middle of saying that Garchomp is the worst Pokemon to bring here. I was in the middle of saying Garchomp is probably going to be the worst thing to pick here because of the Orthworm, and I didn't realize I ran out of time. Well, and it just picked whatever I was hovered over. This Garchomp's going to be such a waste, bro. Too much yapping, yeah. They U-turn out, which is fair enough. What do they U-turn into? Oh. Probably that thing, yeah. Okay, so they are going to go for Shedtail. I don't know who they're going to, though. Armarouge, maybe? I'll U-turn because they're going to Shedtail. And I can annoy whoever they go into by going into Probably Primarina. I think I maybe... I don't know. They're going to... Dude, they probably didn't even bring Armorous. They probably brought Greninja. Either way, I'm going to go Primarina. He went straight for rocks. Okay. That's not quite as bad for me. Leftovers. They might predict the Encore. Yo, my gut feeling says Moonblast because this guy's going to try hard and switch the Orthworm out. And they're going to go... I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, bro. I could Encore them into Stealth Rock and make a more forcing position. But this guy is a tryhard, and they're going to switch on the Encore, knowing I have Encore, and they're going to go into the Meowscarada or something, and they're going to get boomed by Moonblast. Watch this. I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. I can't do it, bro. Hold on. Oh my god, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to lose my mind. Don't say. I'm in the stream. I'm in the stream. I literally said I'm going to go for Moonblast. I said I'm going to go for Moonblast because they're going to call the Encore. I said I was going to do it, and it was going to hit the Meowscarada or the Greninja. But then I literally just the last second didn't do it. What is wrong with me? I said I was going to Moonblast, bro. Well, at least on Sparkling Arias, they turn into a Poison type, surely. Why don't I just listen to myself? This thing didn't even have Sludge Wave, I guess. Why don't I just listen to myself? And now I'm just totally losing. This Greninja wouldn't even be on the field if I just listened to my gut. Does Sludge Wave kill me now? It doesn't. I mean, I win regardless, I think. Unless that's Iron Defense, Body Press, Orthworm. If that's Iron Defense, Body Press, Orthworm, you got it, bro. I'm going to lose to bringing the Garchomp on accident. I'm going to Aqua Jet for Chip. I don't think this Meowscarada has anything. I literally said I was going to go for Moonblast on the Orthworm, predicting that they were going to predict the Encore. I literally owned them. And then I just didn't do it. Because I didn't want to Moonblast into the Orthworm as they Shed Tail into the Greninja. And then I'd look a little silly. Either way, as I said, Corviknight should win this unless it's Stealth Rock, Iron Defense, Body Press, Shed Tail, Orthworm specifically. Which is, that is like, that's as worst case scenario as it gets. I just refuse to believe that's your set. It might be though. It's the fact, like, if they didn't have Stealth Rock, I would actually be inclined to believe that Iron Press was coming. But I feel like that set is too overloaded. If you're Stealth Rock and Iron Defense and Body Press, that crit just helped a lot if they're Iron Defense. Wow. That actually was their moveset. That crit helped a lot then. I mean, I'm not going to lie. That's just a bad set. It's just a bad moveset, bro. This is just... If I literally brought Gengar, which is what I was scrolling to do in the middle of me saying Garchomp be the worst Pokemon to bring here, you're now seeing why Garchomp is the worst Pokemon to bring here, by the way. Because it doesn't do anything. just my kind of luck, bro. This is just my kind of luck. This set makes no sense because it's walled completely by any ghost ever. But it's going to work. I do 1%. And then I have to go to Garchomp, I guess, and make them take Rough Skin. Again, I did not intend to bring Garchomp. I literally said this is the worst Pokemon to bring here. And I'm going to lose because it auto-picked Garchomp. Because I thought for too long. I wanted to let it die to Rough Skin, and then hopefully maybe Corviknight does Body Press. But it's over because I brought Garchomp on accident. This is gonna live. They go for rest. 1 HP, bro. 1 HP. That's not 1%. Literally 1 HP. I mean, I crit them with 1, but that doesn't matter. I literally think if I crit them 2 times, it doesn't matter. I kind of have to roost. Just to get out of range of getting 1-tap, but they're going to Iron Defense again. Yeah, I would need to crit them again. That's crazy. That's crazy. The game's just proving a point here. I could have crit them twice and still I wouldn't have won this. That's just the game saying, bro, you could have crit 2 times and you wouldn't have won. There's no winning this. I would have to crit 3 times. 4, including the first time I crit them, actually. But the odds of that, no, that's not going to happen. Yeah. If you're wondering why not Roost, Roost removes your flying type, so. Yeah, I did not mean, again, I did not mean to bring Garchomp. I literally said, I was in the middle of saying that Garchomp is the worst thing to bring here because of that one specific Pokemon. It can't hit it. It can't do anything. Well, we lost and went to rank 3. So even Ditto would have been more helpful there. That was my fault anyway. I should have Moonblasted when I said I was going to. No, he couldn't rest on that turn because I think he might have run out of body presses on that turn specifically. This team looks like Primarina could do a lot. I mean, every team looks like that, but this one looks especially so. I see a Hydreigon. I see a Garchomp. I see a Lopunny. That's 3 things weak to Fairy. I'm bringing it. Garchomp. And then maybe Ditto. All right, we picked our Pokemon instantly this time, bro. We made our picks instantly. No more stalling. Gyarados Admirer. They're on a 6-win streak. Uh-oh. Well, your win streak's going to end here, buddy. You like Garchomp against Primarina? Guess what? I would love to Sparkling Aria, by the way. Okay, that's all by design for them. They went for Stealth Rock really fast. This is another max HP Chomp that's going to live at 1%. No shot, right? Excuse me. Why did that do 8? What? That didn't even do 80%. It's 79. What type of Garchomp is that? Bro, that's not max HP. That's max HP with max special defense. Only me. I'm the only person that has ever fought max HP, max special defense Garchomp. And now they're going to get the Earthquake off. That, bro, I don't understand. What in the world is that spread, bro? Like, look at this. I'm going to go to Showdown. Look at, bro. Look at that. That is 65 to 78. I did 79. So he's like a little less than that. He's like a little less than that. He was full on special defense investment. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. Either way, with Zard in, I feel like I could low-key save my Primarina and go straight to Chomp. But I'm not going to. Let's just Sparkling Aria. Keep it safe. Keep it simple. I don't want my Chomp to take too much from Solar Beam because I will probably get killed by Solar Beam. It's Mega Charizard, so that already eliminates the possibility of Mega Lopunny. Now I'm in the awkward position where I don't know if I go for Swords Dance or if I go for Scale Shot. We are in this position. Okay. The advantages of Swords Dance would be that if he switches, expecting maybe like Scarf Outrage or something, right? He could switch to King Gambit. He could switch to Aegis Slash. The advantage is that Swords Dance would immediately kill them. Because I don't think Earthquake kills through defensive stance, Aegis Slash. And I don't know if it kills King Gambit at full HP. The advantage of Scale Shot is that if he stays in, well, I do a lot of damage. Big damage. And it still is fine if they switch, I think. I want an Earthquake. All right, 700th time I'm not listening to the gut feeling. The other advantage of Scale Shot is I don't think King Gambit kills me. With Sucker Punch. I would be surprised. I'm going to be honest. All right. That is ultimately why I was fine going for Scale Shot, because it puts them in range of Earthquake regardless. But that was still scary. I think they were black glasses. Did they have Supreme Overlord, chat? I didn't see. I was too busy looking at the calc. Sucker Punch still wouldn't have killed me. Okay, well, that's good. I looked at the calc right now. And you can see here, even if after Stealth Rock, one ally fainted, Max Attack, Adamant, Black Glasses, Supreme Overlord, Sucker Punch against a -1 defense Garchomp, still wouldn't have killed me. So that was a win-win. It was dicey against Aegis Slash probably. Let me bring up Aegis Slash. Aegis Slash Shield form, I guess, and turn you to level 50. No, it was actually the same exact scenario. Okay, so Scale Shot was just always the play. It would hit the Garchomp, not the Garchomp, the Charizard, and if they switched to one of the Steel types, it put them in range of Earthquake. So, nice. They have a very Primarina weak team, and then all of a sudden, talk specs. So it's not very Primarina weak anymore. They have 2 Pokemon faster than Mega Gengar. They also have priority with Bullet Punch Scizor. No telling if that's Mega Scizor or not. I don't know if I trust King Gambit lead here. They have 3 potential Mega Pokemon, which makes me think the Scizor is absolutely not Mega because you're not bringing non-Mega Charizard. Let's keep it a buck. So maybe it's not even Mega Scizor. I don't know if that's better or worse. I think it's probably better for me. I just don't know what I lead with, you know? Maybe Primarina. Maybe Corv. And then Chomp. I feel like I like this. I feel like it covers almost everything that he could bring. Worst case being the Dragapult. Like Dragapult, Toxapex, Charizard maybe would be bad. Not even think Charizard. Yeah, probably Charizard. Dragapult, Pex, Charizard. Maybe Hippo could be annoying for Chomp, but I like Lumberry. I like Lumberry Chomp here. Oh, lead Dragapult. That's not too bad. That's one of the 3 I said would be problematic, though. So if they hit U-turn and go straight to Toxapex, I'm in trouble. Please don't do that. Please. Pretty please. With a cherry on top. With an orange berry on top. Please don't do that. They are thinking for a long time. I don't know why. If you have U-turn and you have Toxapex, you do it. Okay. That. Thunderbolt. Yep. Forgot about that. Is it Sash Dragapult? Nope. Okay. Very nice. We kill the Dragapult immediately. Maybe with a super effective Thunderbolt. Which doesn't even send me to Sash range. Is that Lopunny? Yes, it is. This is why I brought Corviknight. Corviknight should almost always beat Lopunny unless I get critical hit by close combat. That's like the only scenario. They could also close combat, U-turn, and then I don't go for Roost. And then the next time 2 close combats would kill me on the switch. Yep, okay, so there's no Charizard to worry about. Scizor is still a possibility. Swords Dance Roost Scizor could still probably beat Corviknight 1v1. This thing just went for Thunder Punch. Okay. Very well. The scary thing about this is that doesn't Lopunny have Encore, bro? It does. This is why going for Roost here is a risk. Because if I Roost myself, this could be Encore Power-Up Punch. Not a lot of people remember that set. If you're a knower, type a I know. Maybe just keep it simple with Body Press, bro. I wish I went for Roost, but I don't want to get Encored. It's already weird with Thunder Punch. Okay, Scizor comes out. Not Mega Scizor. We've already established this, though. Staying in is actually a little scary to me, but I will do it regardless. I'm faster. Okay, that's not a good sign. That means that's a very bulky Scizor. Primarina will die. It's clearly going to go for Swords Dance because they're trying to use my Corviknight as setup fodder. So I have to go to Garchompington's the 6th. And let's go for Earthquake. You are max HP, but you're not a Mega Scizor, so there's a limit to how much you can tank. And I really doubt that you live Earthquake, Rough Skin, and then the following Corviknight's Body Press. I would be extremely surprised. It's bulky, though. Bullet Punch will not kill me. Oh. Well, it almost did. Jesus Christ. Because he crit me. He crit me. I was about to look really stupid. In the middle of saying, Bullet Punch doesn't kill, and then I just die? Oh, it sent me to 1. I almost thought I added a Focus Sash that I didn't have. that it actually kills me, but no. +2 bullet punch never should do that. Critical hit has a chance to. And they forfeited. That's tragic. Rank 3. Okay, that's not too bad. Do we play another and see if we can survive rank 3? We made it back, bro. We clawed our way back to the rank we lost with the Oko stream. Early forfeit? No, there was no way they were going to... Well, they could have. There's actually... Saying there's no way is actually completely wrong. They could have had Lopunny. Thunder Punch paralyzed my Corviknight, and it gets full paralyzed to death. And then it crits me, too. Like, that could have won. So, yeah, you're not wrong. Oh, and fun is over. Sorry, chat. Rank 3, Basculegion has arrived. The fun has ended. Like, before someone just goes like, maybe your team is really weak to Basculegion, I want you to look at their team and tell me what their Basculegion answer is. It's not that my team is. Every team is. Every team is weak to this thing. Because it is a force to be reckoned with. And I've tried beating it with Ditto and we speed tie, but every single time I've lost a speed tie. I don't even know how that's possible. It's a 50-50 chance, and I keep picking heads while the game says tails. Either way, Primarina looks fine. King Gambit doesn't even look terrible, I'm going to be honest. I might go King Gambit lead. You think you're the king? I'm the king. Let's go with this. King Gambit, Primarina, Gengar. I actually don't mind this. Yeah, he has plenty of ghost types. Surely the dark type and my own ghost type should do fine. Surely. Surely. They have no terrestrialization, so you're not going to avoid it. Flowette. King Gambit, please tell me you don't just die and turn like this. Right? Right? I know it's a tall ask. I know. This is a tall order here. But I'm asking you to survive this 155 base special attack Fairy Aura Moonblast from full health. But please. Oh god. They stayed in. I'm not gonna fight the one and only like Light of Ruin Flowette, right? I'm not gonna fight that. That's not that's not what I'm gonna fight turn. No. Bye, King Gambit. You died. Extremely fast. I mean, Shadow Ball. You're at 44. Surely Shadow Ball does 44%, right? Right. So I don't want him to switch. Don't even risk it, bro. Light of Ruin Flowette. I have not fought that yet. I don't know what's more annoying. The fact they had it or the fact that I called it right as the turn happened. For reference, if Light of Ruin hit my Gengar right now, that would have done 76 to 90% as a resisted move. No stat boosts. So if I went for Shadow Ball and it didn't kill, and they went for Light of Ruin, well, they would have almost taken my whole Gengar with them. And the Pokemon of Skill has arrived. Choice Scarf Basculegion, ready to ruin everyone's day. And it's Scarf, and it's going to go for Lash Specs, and it's going to do the same thing every single game. It's kind of getting a little tiring fighting Basculegion. This format kind of sucks. I don't know why they didn't nerf this move. I'm sorry. I'm going to keep reiterating it. I don't know why this move is not nerfed. But it's not. Poor Primarina, bro. Unless you super Omega Ultra crit him, it's over. Flowette is so broken, man. All right. Let's fight another Basculegion. Aww. I'm so sad to not fight another Basculegion. I think I'm going to join the dark side, chat. I'm going to take Ditto off this team, and I'm going to run Scarf Basculegion here. Maybe that's the answer. Well, no, my Ditto has never won the speed tie against the opposing Basculegion, so why would I do it again with my own Basculegion? That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense at all. Anyways, King Gambit lead looks absolutely atrocious. Primarina lead looks fine. It doesn't look bad. I think this is a Primarina Corviknight Gengar angle. It actually looks really hard to stop for them, I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna Mega Evolve and Fake Out. Now, unless this is the second Thunder Punch Lopunny in a row, typically, this doesn't have a move to hit Primarina. Generally, it's like Close Combat, Fake Out, Triple Axle, U-Turn. I went to Corviknight to play it safe last time. This time, I'm going to go for Sparkling Aria as they switch out to, like, a Scizor. Oh. It's the second Thunder Punch Lopunny in a row. Okay. Didn't know when that suddenly became a moveset, but it is now a moveset. So I've lost my Primarina for no reason. Let's hit a U-turn on their switch. As Skeletor comes out. I don't even think Gengar one-taps it, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, if it's normal, like physically defensive stuff, then yes. If it's basic, max HP, max defense, then yes, it will die to Shadow Ball. If it has special defense, it survives. Let's find out which one it is. Unless they switch the Skeletor out. Nope. All right. Back to the Lopunny. The Thunder Punch variant. Again, don't know why there's so much Thunder Punch Lopunny lately, but... yeah, that does not enough damage to it KO Corviknight. Never has. Let's go for Roost. There's no chance I'm actually going to fight the fake out close combat Thunder Punch Encore Lopunny. Like, I'm not going to fight Encore. They stayed in, and that concerns me. It's not Encore Lopunny, bro. It's not Encore. It's not. It is absolutely not Encore. They're gonna... oh, they go again. I'm gonna lose to Scizor. Scizor will hit the field, and the game will be over. Let's just see it. Don't hide it. Don't pretend. Yep, and Scizor is here, and the game has ended. Well, that was fun. I enjoyed my stay, but the game is over. There is nothing I can do. Should have kept the Primarina at full health by going Corviknight on the Lopunny. Yeah, Gengar just dies. The only way Gengar doesn't just die is if, I don't know, they're not max attack. It's a roll, I guess. I mean, if they're full on 250... what? They went straight for close combat? Excuse me? Well, I mean, you have close combat. I mean, not close combat. You have Swords Dance, right? They're gonna Bullet Punch again. I mean, you have Swords Dance, right? Or am I going crazy? I'm assuming it's close combat, Bullet Punch, Swords Dance, and Roost. Roost? Well, okay. My opponent has decided to lose the game by not clicking Swords Dance ever at any point in time. Yeah, they could have clicked it in front of the Gengar and they would have won, but they lost. So this is why you never forfeit, except sometimes you forfeit. But here you don't, because you don't know what they're thinking. And clearly not a lot of thinking was happening because they did not click SD. I think they feared Will-O-Wisp, maybe? But like, no, that didn't explain the close combat against the Corv for that. Like, either way, I think that should be it. Destiny Bond. I didn't want a Destiny Bond because that would enable him to click Swords Dance. But he just never used it. Destiny Bond would have been bad. He would avoid killing me. I'm assuming he had Swords Dance, at least. If he didn't have Swords Dance, he had Roost, which is probably just as bad because my Corviknight wouldn't have had him in 2-hit range anymore. He didn't click Roost or close or Swords Dance. I don't know. All right, come on. Give me some juice. Give me some juice. Once again, Slowbro, Palpowdon, Toxapex, one of the three. Shiny? No. And none of the Pokemon that I want. In fact, they gave me an Appleton, they gave me a Liepard, and they gave me an Emolga. Great. This game is crazy, bro. I mean, maybe I could do some Zoroark trolling. Trial recruit Skeledirge. Alright, one more. Slowbro. Toxapex. Palpowdon. Finally. Freaking Toxapex. But I can't permanent recruit it. I have to trial recruit it. It didn't come with Regenerator, so I have to train it too. And I have no VP. When does a mobile version come out? That's a good question. Chat. Bro, we got sent 20 to get the battle pass. Do I do it? I got sent 20 early in the stream. They said to get the battle pass by getting more slots. That's crazy. No. We will not. We will remain a humble free-to-play, bro. Yeah. June is what I've heard. June is what I've heard as well. And it is a pure, unconfirmed date. We will not. We're staying free-to-play, bro. They want you. With my 50 out of 50 almost Pokemon. They want you to try and get the pass. We're not going to. We're going to stay free to play. We're going to stay relatable. Maybe not having Pokemon Home is not fully relatable to some people, but it might be relatable to some others. So, anyways, that's going to be the end of this stream. We are in rank 3. We made it back after the disaster that was the other stream where we used nothing but Oko moves. I mean, it's not the prettiest placement, but rank 3 is rank 3. Still don't have a team. I might play some games off stream later in the hope that I can get the rest of my team. If not, I don't know what I'm going to add. I really don't. The team still is kind of weak to certain things, though, so I'll have to patch up those weaknesses. The new team. Anyways, though, I'll catch you guys next time. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you were here for the first part of the stream where it got erased from existence, somehow OBS just decided it didn't want to stream anymore.